Hi guys, my name is Sofia Pastero. I am a DACA recipient. I'm about to enter my PhD program in fall of 2022. And one of you guys asked me a really good question about scholarships. So if you didn't know, I funded my associate's degree, my bachelor's degree, and my master's degree all through scholarships. Basically 90% of my education was paid through scholarships. So this video is to help you guys out if you need financial assistance, if you are DACA, if you're undocumented, or just anybody that just wants to go to school and doesn't know how to get that financial assistance. I hope this video helps you out. For my high school students, my recommendation to you is to do some research and look for programs within your high school or your community college, programs that help high school students transition into college. So I was part of a program called the College Reach Out program, and this program targets first generation low income students, helping them attend higher education. And that program got me my first scholarship, and then they helped me with more scholarships afterwards. So check out any programs within your high school or local community college or university and see if those programs you can apply to be in them, and make sure to be very, very active in them, because the more active that you can be in part of those programs, the more that they want to fund you and give you money to go to school. So every college, every university has a foundation, which means benefactors within the community donate money and they just want to give back. So within these foundations, there are a lot of scholarships that students don't know about. So make sure that you find your foundation within your college or your university, and make sure that you turn in an application. Usually these applications, they open up every year for a few months for the students. There might not be any DACA or scholarship for immigrants, but make sure that you state the field of interest and the career interest that you're interested in. So when I was a student, there was no DACA scholarships, but they always connected me with scholarships within my career and academic interests. So make sure that you find this application, apply for it every single year. My next advice is to make sure you fill out the FAFSA form. I know some of you that are DACA and are undocumented, you're thinking, Sophia, why would I do that if I don't qualify for federal aid? Well, that's the whole point. You want to make sure that you fill out your FAFSA form, it gets rejected, it goes through the school system, so that a benefactor can see, oh, this student, they don't get federal aid, they have no way for paying for college, we need to give them a scholarship. Benefactors are going to give scholarships to students that are in need. They're not going to give a scholarship to somebody that's fully funded that's getting federal aid, right? So make sure that you fill out your FAFSA form and make sure that it does say rejected. Now I'm going to put a warning sign here because I've seen this happen twice when I was working at a community college. Two of my students that were not US citizens or permanent residents filed for financial aid and they got it, and they weren't supposed to get it, and they accepted the money, and a year later went by and the financial aid office at the community college told them they owed that money back. So if you're DACA or you're undocumented and you get approved, you are not the exception. It means that somebody in the financial aid office made a mistake, they pushed the button and they approved you by accident. So if this happens to you, make sure you go back to the financial aid office and make sure that they reject you, because you're not supposed to get that money. That's federal aid money. So make sure if that does happen to you, you don't accept that money, because they will make you pay it back. So remember, programs, foundation, and FAFSA. And if you're undocumented or DACA, remember FAFSA, rejection. So these are my tips and tricks. And if you want a part 2 about the master's and the PhD funding, just let me know, leave a comment below. There's more information on my YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out. And I really hope that this was helpful to you guys.